I didn't set out to become the protagonist of a horror story. Honestly, who does? But sometimes, life, or perhaps something darker, has other plans for you. What began as a simple dare turned into one of the most harrowing experiences of my life. This is the story of a forgotten mausoleum, a night I'll never forget, and the horrors that followed me long after I left its cold stone walls. It all started when a friend of mine, let's call him Jason, shared a YouTube video of someone exploring abandoned places. The footage was shaky, the quality was mediocre, but the thrill was undeniable. The video featured an old, decrepit mausoleum on the outskirts of our small town, long forgotten and supposedly haunted. Jason, ever the thrill seeker, couldn't resist throwing out a challenge. "Bet you wouldn't last an hour in there at night," he smirked, shoving his phone in my face to replay the grainy clip of the mausoleum's crumbling facade. I wish I'd just laughed it off. But no, my ego got the better of me. I had a reputation for being unshakable, always the calm one in scary movies, the person who scoffed at ghost stories. So, of course, I took the bait. "An hour? Easy," I said, trying to sound nonchalant. What I didn't know was that the bet would unravel far more than my nerves. The mausoleum sat at the edge of a forest, concealed behind dense foliage and a rusted gate that hadn't been opened in decades. I arrived just after midnight, armed with a flashlight, a fully charged phone, and a shaky sense of confidence. The air was thick with the kind of silence that felt alive, as though the trees themselves were holding their breath. The structure was more imposing than I'd expected. It loomed in the moonlight, a crumbling relic of forgotten lives. Its once majestic stone pillars were cracked, and the heavy wooden doors hung slightly ajar, as though inviting me, or warning me, not to enter. I filmed a quick clip on my phone, documenting my bravado. "Alright, guys," I whispered to the imaginary audience of Jason and a few friends. "1 hour. Let's do this. What happens next will haunt you." Watch the full story now on Frightful Murmurs.